30 days ago, I was looking for a way to get my life back on track.
Lovey, have you seen my willpower? Can't find it.
I don't think that as an adult it is normal or acceptable that my discipline is such a pile of garbage. If I don't take care of it, in 5 years from now, it will be
the end of time and garbage is all that has survived.
I read enough books to know that life change begins with one high leverage habit. There is no need for crazy morning routines or complex workout plans. A high leverage habit is a single behavior that by doing it, you get multiple downstream benefits. So instead of trying to do all these things separately, doing this one thing would make the rest automatic or super easy. As I was sitting there trying to find the first domino that will fix my life, I realized that it was there all along, right beneath my butt. So I did one push-up. Then I did another one. And then I had a thought. What if I did 100 push-ups? Or even better, what if I did 1,000 of these? Do you know the old saying, there's no way of doing 1,000 reps and for nothing to change? Well, I don't know if it's a saying or not, but it should be, because it's really smart. But here's the thing. I wanted to set some goals or indicators as to whether this is actually helpful in improving my life. I wasn't trying to look better. I mean, come on. I wanted to feel better, physically and mentally. I wanted to track things that would actually improve my life. I wanted to see if my posture would be better thanks to a stronger upper body. I wanted to see if I would have better energy levels throughout the day. Exercise energizes the body, and I wanted to see if push-ups could achieve the same results. Another big one for me was whether I could actually stick to the habit. And the biggest one of them all, which I believe is the key to life change. I wanted to see if sticking to one habit would be the first domino that would allow me to stick to other commitments in my life as well. Because if so, that means that one point of focus can gradually spread and fix other areas of my life, of your life. So there it was, at least 50 push-ups a day for 30 days. Let's go. For the first 7 to 10 days, I had to spread the 50 push-ups over the entire day in sets of 10. I knew that I needed to start slow, or else I would be too sore the next day, which would make the challenge even harder to complete. So, as I expected, all the years of neglect are starting to show, and I'm experiencing a little bit of pain in my left shoulder and in my left wrist. Since I'm a righty, the right side of my body is significantly stronger. I do not want to introduce a variation of the push-up, like using my knees or something. I would just feel like I'm cheating, because I can quite easily do 5 normal push-ups. Now, the fact that I'm in pain is just a confirmation that I've neglected my body quite a bit. A 30-year-old shouldn't be in pain after 11 days of doing some push-ups every day. But because of that, I'm actually excited to power through this in a healthy and patient way. But by the end of the challenge, this all should be gone, which would be a victory, which would show me that my body is stronger. Unfortunately, I'm not as consistent as I was hoping with the push-ups. It's definitely not a habit yet. The day is just a mess, and so I'm trying to squeeze in some push-ups here and there just to get to the 50. A lot of it is at the end of the day, but I haven't missed a single day yet, which is amazing. It's been a while.
Crap, I'm already in bed, and I just realized that I'm missing 25 push-ups for today. So yeah, I'm gonna get up.
So I'm about 2 weeks into the challenge, and I'm finding it so hard sticking to the habit. Before I realize it, it's 9 p.m. and I'm missing like 30 push-ups. There's always something to do. There are always errands to run. Even now I have to go do a couple things, get a haircut. And I know that that's part of life with having kids. But this little project is so important for me because it represents something bigger. It represents me keeping the promise that I made to myself. It represents me not giving up on my dreams, even though I have little humans that I have to take care of right now. And I did not expect this to be easy. I know that, but I cannot wait to get over that period where the push-ups are so hard to do, or remembering to do them is so tricky when life is so busy and chaotic. This represents something bigger that I have to do for myself. It's been a while since I did something for me, at least something bigger than an uninterrupted shower. So yeah, I'm not complaining or anything, very grateful, half of the journey already, just reflecting on how it feels and what it's like starting from scratch. I feel like I'm learning to walk again. So yeah, life must go on. Let's go run some errands and get a haircut. As you can tell by the song, things are going quite well right now, and apart from being stronger and having much easier time doing the push-ups, I think I know what it is that I'm doing that's helping me to keep up with the habit. I picked up from Atomic Habits 3 bits that I kind of combined together that are helping me do that. The first thing is what James Clear always says, that we don't rise to the level of our goals, but we fall to the level of our systems. The second thing that I found very practical is that we need some kind of a cue or a trigger to help us engage in the desired behavior. Third one is how motivation is overrated and how often the environment matters more. And so I kind of created a combination that works for me. I don't know if he would approve of that, but I knew that I needed some kind of a system that would be in a form of a cue or a trigger, something that reminds me to do the push-ups. And I chose to anchor that in my surroundings, to literally find something that when I look at it, I think push-ups. And thankfully I found something. It may be very stupid, but it works. There is a pattern on our living room rug of those diamond shapes. And I found that the width of 5 diamonds is perfect for my push-ups. That's where I can place my palms, and that works really well for me. There's no pain in the shoulders, no pain in the elbows. And I found it quite early into the process, and now I'm kind of seeing the results. I find visual cues super helpful. Alarm clocks, like setting a reminder on a phone, it's kind of annoying, and I don't like engaging with my phone if I don't have to. So this is definitely a winner. So I'm feeling stronger, definitely seeing signs of victory over the challenge, over my weak body. And I don't know if you've ever read this book, I'll put the link below. Totally worth it. Okay, I'm 40 push-ups in for today. This is day 30 for the challenge. I have only 10 push-ups left. I've never been more excited in my life to do push-ups, but I thought I would record the last 10. So let's just do it. Core engaged, glutes as well. Ooh, I'm tired and warm. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna make myself work for those last 10. 5 more to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am so excited for this, not for the push-ups. I'm just so proud of myself that I set out to do something and I followed through. I made a promise to myself and I kept it. And this is the best feeling in the world. I'm so proud of myself because I had so many excuses along the road. I have 3 kids. One of them is 6-week-old. I've been sick twice during this period, and the fact that I did not give up on my push-ups every day, I'm so proud of this. And I'm usually not that buffed up, it's just because I just did 50 push-ups. I'm the skinny guy. I'm the kind of guy who needs to exercise to put on weight. Otherwise, I'm just stuck at my healthy, normal weight. And setting a challenge for myself and actually following through does something. And I cannot wait for you to experience the same. It doesn't have to be 30 days. It could be a week. It could be 3 days. But following through on something that you promised to yourself does something to your whole life. Was my life changed? The answer is yes, for 2 reasons. Number 1, I'm not as weak as I used to be. I'm definitely feeling stronger, definitely feeling better, definitely more in the mood. And not just the headspace, but the body space to do more. I'm just doing more. Even if it's not the push-ups, I'm just doing something. And reason number 2 is I have built a habit. I overcame. So the fear that was associated with starting something new and secretly telling to myself, what's the point? You're going to break the habit at some point. That fear is gone. Now I'm excited. I'm looking forward for the challenge. I'm looking forward to the feeling of doing that. And of course, 30 days of push-ups won't transform your entire life, but it will start something that can. And that's why my answer to this question is yes. Because I was in the zone of doing and I wanted to stay consistent, I started doing much better with other practices and commitments that I had for myself. Showing up to do them more consistently was evident. And that's what I wanted. That's what I was looking for. The first domino that is high leverage that can help me do exactly that. I believe that getting good at life is getting good with your money, with your health, and with your relationships, which really is what we do with our time, what we do with our lives. And that is really our habits, all those automatic processes that are happening in the background. And so to have a successful life, to get good at life, in my eyes, is to have a handful of small habits that are running the show in all these fronts, all these important areas. So this was an amazing thing. I don't know if any points of the journey would resonate with anybody, but this was even more than I had hoped it to be. And I'm super grateful for that. If you're still watching, that means you watched all the way to the end. So thank you for your time. I hope it was worth it. Hope you got something out of it. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. See you next time. By the way, this is how I recorded all the push-ups I've done. I promoted an old used envelope to be my push-up sheet. I'm a big fan of the policy, no expenses, no excuses. You don't need anything fancy, just start and see what happens.